I need that money. I really, really do. I need that money. I really need that money. Really need that money. I need that money. I really, really do. I need that money. I really need that money. Really need that money. Really, that money. That money.
Troll McTrollington has now gifted a membership. Thank you to Troll. That's our first membership of the week. Awesome. And Light Blue Yoshi fan got it. There you go. Congrats. Thank you, Troll, for the support this morning. So now we actually got one of everything, just no tips. Let's get a tip. And let's make it bigger than $1. For goodness sake, how about a nice juicy tip to start off the streaming week? Let's go. Let's get a nice one, all right? All right. My day off went really well yesterday. My wife and I spent the whole day together. We were basically out and about the entire day. Like, we went out around noonish to go out and do grocery shopping. And so we went out and did some good shopping. We actually got some nice fall-themed stuff for the house, which is always nice. You see stuff around, like we got those pine cones that have like the cinnamon scent to them. And my wife actually had redecorated our downstairs for the autumn. So now we have pumpkins and turkeys and all kinds of that, pine cones, all kinds of stuff downstairs that looks very autumn-esque. Really like that. We got rid of the summer stuff. Get this the hell out of here. Let's decorate for the fall. So we got some nice scented pine cones. We put those in like a big basket for downstairs. And then let's see, what else did we do? We went out and we did a bunch. We actually got a few things for the house. We actually got a new, there's the fake plants that you put in your house for a nice home decor. We got a new one of those that we put into the bedroom, which is awesome. We also got a little lamp that has like deer and mountains and stuff on it. We put that into the living room as part of the autumn setup. So we had a nice day out doing some shopping. Oh, we got a new rug too, like a throwing or a runner rug for the hallway. We did stuff like that. But while we were out, okay, a couple things happened. We had a couple ideas. Okay, so first off, we were in Kohl's. For those who don't know, Kohl's is an American chain that sells a lot of clothes, but they have home decor, that kind of stuff. That's actually where we got like I said, the runner rug and stuff like that. And we were going to use the bathroom, all right? And we're walking towards the bathroom, and right in front of the bathroom is the kids' toy section. And as we're walking, my wife says, "What is that? Have you seen that before?" I said, "What?" And she reaches over and grabs a box and shows it to me. I was like, "Oh, yeah, I heard about this. I think this just released. This is interesting," right? Now you might say, what the hell caught our eye in the kids' toy section out of nowhere that we would have been talking about on stream? Well, I'll tell you in a sec. But first, Troy with a $20 super chat. Starting the week off right. He says, "Let's have a good stream with lots of support." Thank you so much, Troy. Yes, please. And thank you. Good momentum to start the week is always appreciated. Let's get Troy on the leaderboard. Sorry, Troll McTrollington. Troy has unseated you as the top super chatter of the day so far, but the day is young. Thank you for that. Okay, so she hands me the box, okay, and I start looking at it, and I'm like, this is kind of neat. This is cool. And I look it up online, and it seems to be pretty popular. This thing, I'm like, oh, that's interesting. Well, maybe this would be something cool, because immediately it clicks in my head. This might be a good thing that I could implement for like the streams or for stuff like that. And so I ended up getting it. So what is it? Well, obviously it was a Wolverine action figure. We all know that it's some dumb meme, right? Some dumb detractor meme for mouth jewelers. No, of course not. That's not what it was. I already have a Wolverine action figure anyway. Someone donated it. Remember? I have it in the closet. No. It was actually something a little different, kind of neat actually. Was this the brand spanking new Game Boy Lego set? This thing is brand new. Like, I think this just hit store shelves within the last couple of weeks, because I've seen people posting up all about it all over the internet. And this looks really cool. Like, take a look. It looks just like a real Model 1 Game Boy from the 1990s. It even has, like, little cartridges that actually you put inside of it. Now, it doesn't turn on or light up. What's weird is it makes it look like it does. It totally doesn't. That's just the graphic artist made it look like that. Okay? But it's pretty darn cool, and it's totally made to be in a setup like my design. Look, it comes with a stand, and you just put it there, and it's a cool thing. It's actually life size. It's supposed to be the size of the original Game Boy. The original Game Boy was about that tall and wide. Actually was pretty big for a handheld. When they came out with the Game Boy Pocket, that's the one that shrunk it down, and that's actually the one that I had, the Game Boy Pocket. But this one was a big clunkier model, and that's what they did with the Game Boy. It's actually supposed to be representative of the size of the original Game Boy. So that's pretty neat. Now, I don't know if you guys want me to do this on a stream. Like, we could do like a night stream. It says it's 421 pieces, 18 plus, okay? We could realistically do this with maybe one late stream. I don't know. I'm trying to remember with the other Lego sets that I did how many pieces they were. Like, I think I remember the Piranha Plant was like 700 pieces, and didn't that take like 2 streams? I can't really remember, but I'm feeling like we could probably do this in one stream if we were to do it. So maybe it could be something fun to do by the end of the month, just a fun one-off night stream to see how it goes. And it would be really neat to have it in my setup for November. I was thinking this could be part of the background for November. November is Thanksgiving month here in the United States. And basically, I'm going to have things like turkeys and stuff in the background. But it would be nice to have something unique there, right? There you go. So, something that we just picked up while we were out for the streams could be pretty neat, all right? So I'll have that sometime in the schedule, probably by the end of this month. Maybe we'll do a stream of it. It could be pretty neat. Now, if you remember, when I did my Lego streams earlier this year, they're very interactive. All I do is I sit here with the camera on this table, and I build a Lego set, but I'm talking with you guys constantly. We go back and forth and have a fun, chill time. So it could be pretty neat. All right, I hope that you guys will join me for whenever I decide to do it. We'll see by the end of the month when we can fit it in. Okay? All right, so that's one thing. But the other thing, we looked around. We saw what Halloween costumes were available. Now, I need to clarify something. This week, we did a test on stream. I tried on various different hats to see what hats would work or not work with my AI background removal tool. You might say, well, what are you talking about? I'm talking about this. Using AI to remove the background so it just looks like me here on camera. Remember, this is what I use for actual gameplay. All right, this is, the tool that I use. So, with that being said, okay, we tested different hats, and sadly, the hats just don't work. We tried a cowboy hat. We tried the Sonic hat. It basically deletes everything but the top of my head. So we actually put on the cowboy hat, and the brims were cut off. I put on the Sonic hat. It cut all the spines off the top of my head, so it looked like I was wearing like a blue swimmer's cap. Like, oh, man. So that means I am definitely limited with whatever costumes I can wear this year because I'm using this background removal tool for gameplay. And you might say, well, that's no big deal. But no, it is. You have to understand that I'll do an intro segment, but most of the stream is gameplay. Like, you guys are nominating games right now for me to play. So obviously, I have to do something that's going to work with the background removal tool. Now, for the record, I tested wigs, and the wigs work. Like, if I put on, like, that silly Ken Masters wig that I had or whatever, that wig works. So wigs, hair works, hats don't. So that severely limited my costume selection. See you later, Troll. Troll's taken up, but he'll be back later. See you later, Troll. Okay, so finally had a good idea for a costume. And even though what I saw at the store I thought was okay, I didn't love it. I thought it was all right for the price that they were charging at the store for the costume. I was like, I don't think I want to do that. So I ended up going online and looking, and I actually found a pretty good one that I thought would look good for the stream. I was like, oh, that'll stand out. That'll look pretty sharp. And I ordered it. And actually, it's supposed to be coming today. Let me take a look here. It's coming within the next 2 hours, supposedly. Okay, that's awesome. However, the reason that I really ordered it so early, it's first week of October. Why am I ordering my costume this early? I want to be sure it's what they say it is. Because whenever you order something online, sometimes they say one thing, you get it, it's not nearly as good. Or you order one size, they send the wrong size, or that size claims that, like, I ordered a large, right? I need a large. What if it's way too big or way too small, right? So we'll see when it shows up. I hope it's good. But I think it's going to be, let me put it this way. All I'm going to say is, because everyone asked me for spoilers. What's the costume you're wearing for Halloween this year? I'm just going to give you one spoiler. That's it. One little hint. And after that, you will get absolutely positively no hints between now and Halloween. Zero. All right? The one hint I will give you is this. It's a timely costume. Done. That's all you get. It's timely to stuff going on. And that's all I'm going to say. So you figure that out as much as you want. Go for it. But there you have it. So now there'll be rampant speculation all over the internet about what I'm going to be doing. And everyone will probably be wrong. No, in truth, usually someone usually guesses it right. Sometimes it's just complete chance. But usually someone guesses it right. Someone will probably get it. But I think as long as the costume quality is good, I think you're going to like Halloween this year. I think it's going to be a good one. Okay? Cool. All right. See, already some people are saying funny stuff. Like, no, my wife and I brainstormed like a bunch of costumes. And the problem is what's available. Because we had some good ideas for costumes, and we looked at there's not a lot of good stuff available. And sorry, I'm not like a cosplay master who can manufacture my own costume. We just got to buy something. You know what I mean? I don't have time to be sitting here making my own outfit. So it is what it is, right? Okay. So anyway, while we were out, we did all of that stuff, right? We actually, we bought the Game Boy Lego. We got the idea for the costume. I ordered the costume online. We had a good dinner. Now, incidentally, you might say, well, what did you have for dinner, right? So we're out and we're like, well, what have we had recently in recent weeks? Well, let me see. We had Indian food. We just ordered that for DSP Tries It. Excuse me. We had recently went to this more Caribbean style restaurant, so that's out. We had done this, we had done that. We're like, shit, what's the only thing we haven't done recently? Uh-oh, guess what? Mexican food. Yeah. So what we ended up doing, we went to the Mexican restaurant that we really like because we knew we wouldn't be ordering that for DSP Tries It. Okay, so we purposely went to the one we know we will not be doing for the video. So that way it'll be a genuine DSP Tries It video. Okay, so it was pretty good. I ended up getting this giant burrito full of chicken and pinto beans and stuff. And my wife got the tacos crap. What's the tacos that has the slow cooked meat that's marinated and they cut it off the thing and they put it in there? That whatever that kind of taco, I forget what it's called, but that's the kind of tacos she got, and she loved the tacos. So we had a really good dinner. And no, not shawarma. Yeah, that Mexican shawarma. Carnitas. That's what it's called. Tacos carnitas. That's what she had. It was the slow cooked pork, I think it is, right? Yeah. Okay. So it was great. And then we came home and we actually relaxed. We had a good time. We just sat back and relaxed and watched a few videos together. Just a nice relaxing evening. And overall, at the end of the day, we decorated too, because we put out the new plant. We put down the new rug. We put up the new lamp that we had bought and everything. And we just sat down like, wow, that was a really good day. Like, it wasn't perfect. There was a few things here or there that didn't go right. For the most part, it was a really, really good day together. Like, man, I just wish that we can have a lot more days like that. Because a lot of the times that I have a day off, it ends up being a stressful day of having to do a million things of busy work. And then it's just like, I'm tired and I didn't have a good day. Oh, and then to cap it off, at the end of the day, I worked out and actually had my hardest workout yet. No exaggeration. I upped the weight on my free weights. All right. I went to a new level, and I actually did more sets than I've ever done before. All right. And I did biceps, triceps, chest, and sit-ups. And it took me about 45 plus minutes because it was 4 sets. I extended the amount that I was working out. And I got a crazy good pump, but I was dead tired and sweaty after I finished. Like, oh my God. So it was pretty good. It was a pretty good day overall. Tons of time with my wife, you know, which is what I want. Relaxation, fun stuff, getting stuff for the streams, you know, that I didn't plan on finding. Pretty good stuff. It doesn't look like I've showered since. I showered this morning. I've shaved too. See why I'm clean shaven? Maybe it doesn't look it. Actually looks like I already have a 5 o'clock shadow, and I shaved like 3 hours ago, and it looks like I have a 5 o'clock shadow already. I think I always look like I have a 5 o'clock shadow, no matter what. Okay. Cool. It's there you go. It's al pastor. It's not carnitas. It's al pastor. Thank you. That's exactly what it was. My wife had tacos al pastor. There you go.